Okay, so in this video, I'm going to show you how to construct a scatter diagram or plot given the data. So I'm going to give you three examples in constructing a scatter diagram or plot. Okay, and example number one is about car selling companies. It says, construct a scatter plot for the data shown for each car selling companies in Metro Manila from 2000s to 2020. So ito yung ating mga companies. Ito yung car selling companies natin, A, B, C, D, E, and F. Ito yung number of cars sold in 10,000. So therefore, 63 times 10,000, there are 630,000 cars na ang nasold ng ating company A. At yung ating second column, ito yung revenue in billions. So therefore, 7 billions ang corresponding revenue of company A for selling 630,000 cars from 2000 to 2020. Okay. So, alamin muna natin kung alin dito yung independent variable at saka dependent variable. Okay. Of course, yung ating revenue will depend on the number of cars sold. So, therefore, ito yung ating independent variable. Ito yung ating dependent variable. Okay? So, ito yung ating X. Ito yung ating Y. Okay? So, pair sila. So, what we're going to do is to construct a scatter plot for this given data. And we have three steps to be followed. At yun ay napakita ko sa inyo sa aking first video, introduction about correlation and scatter plot. Okay? Now, for our first step, we're going to construct an XY plane. Okay? And in constructing the XY plane, we're going to label the X and Y axis. Okay? So, construct tayo ng X and Y axis. Ito yung ating Y at ito yung ating X. Okay? So, lagyan natin ng label. Yung Y natin, yung revenue. So, ito yung revenue in billions. Okay? Patagilid. Revenue. This is in billions. And then, yung ating X-axis, ito yung number of cars sold. This is cars in 10,000. Okay, para sa scale natin, I suggest kunin na lang natin yung lowest value dito. So, gawin natin itong 8.5 for our X. And then, ang mag-increment na lang siya by, I think, 9 kasi 63 divisible by 9 naman. For 1.5, mag-add na lang tayo ng 1 ng 1 until we reach 7 or more than 7. Okay? So, tanggalin ko to. Lagyan mo natin ang scale. So, kung anong convenient sa inyo at may pakikita natin yung linear related yung ating mga X and Y values. So, I suggest 8.5 here. 8.5. And then, mag-increment na lang tayo ng 9. So, this is 17.5. The next is plus 9. That is 26.5. Next is 9, 35.5. Next is 44.5. 53.5. Dito. And then, 9 is 62.5. And then, plus 9, 71.5. Okay? So, yun yung ating x-axis. So, ito yun. Okay. So, nasa sa inyo kung anong scale ang gagamitin ninyo. Ano? Pwede namang by 8, 10, 12, etc. etc. Now, dito naman sa taas, I suggest start na lang tayo sa lowest, which is 1.5. So, 1.5 here. Increment na lang tayo ng 1. So, 2.5, 3.5, 4.5, 5.5, 6.5, and 7.5. So, ito yun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, so, ito yung ating cars. Ito yung X natin. Ito yung ating revenue. Ito yung Y. Okay? Next is, i-plot na natin yung points. We have 63 kay x7. So we have here 63, 62.5. So somewhere here. And then 6.5 ito. And then 29. So 29 somewhere here. And then 3.9. 3.9 dito. 29, 26.5 somewhere here. And then 30.9. So ito. And then 20.8. 20.8 somewhere here. And then 2.1. So nandito. And then 19.1. So nandito. And then 2.8. Somewhere here. And then 13.4 here. Then 1.4 dito. And then 8.5, 1.5 ito. Yan. So ito yung ating equivalent scatter plot. This is cars and revenue. Now, for our last step, that is step number 3, we're going to determine the type of relationship, if there's any relationship. Okay? And that is our 3. So let us analyze yung ating pong equivalent scatter plot of this data. Papansin natin parang merong kaunting positive linear relationship yung ating variables. Okay? Kapag ganito siya. So therefore, we can say that it looks like, or it looks like that there is a positive linear relationship between the number of cars sold to the revenue of the companies. Okay. So that is our last step. The first step is you're going to draw and label the x and y axis, and after that we're going to plot the points for the second step. And for step number 3, we're going to determine the type of relationship, if there's any relationship. And based from this example, yung ating mga points or ating scatter plot or diagram, looks like there is a positive linear relationship between the number of cars sold dun sa ating revenue of the companies. Okay, so I'm going to give you the next example for scatter plot. Thank you.